Top morning, ladies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If, or should I say, welcome back to What If Where was in not Bruce Wayne kind of Wayne, but Where is a completely different character. So, part 2, so I forgot to mention, was in Seven Deadly, or yeah. So, where we left off, Merlin learns more and more about the No Void, and she now knows the what Zuko or no where is. So the question that she will ask him is that so you were born from the No Void, so you basically know how it back of your hand, right? Yes. But they cast me out. Out of it. So and then I grew up with Diana. Or her parents adopted me, making me part of the family. I don't mind or the Diane and is the adopted sister that I adopted from. Hey? So, you want to learn more about the No Void, right? Yes. Alright, it's you're so unique, different from everyone else. Huh. Yeah. So the skull that you brought in that No Void, there's a lot of them. They spawn like crazy. But for us, like for Waybigs or Waybads, Waybigs or Waybads, depends on the point of view. There's actually a name of the type, or for that type, but I'm way too tired to think it or say it. So yeah. So basically, she learns that in order to like make makes one of these creatures sick, and by just or making it blind, is by the necks on their or the lines. And wow. So yeah. But for us Waybigs, we can use them for eats, like eat them raw. And yeah, I know it's more disgusting than Meliodas' food thing. Name or play toys for us. You're not that bad. And yeah. So, yeah. So then of course, Gother was there. He learned a lot from him. Yeah. Of course, she was like, she wants like Gil Thunder so bad that, but then over time, actually, when she heard, or actually, when she went to Merlin, or actually not Merlin's, but to the, when she heard that this new guy that's almost similar to the Thunderhead, that's what I call him, Thunderhead, and yeah, so, yeah, so he basically he doesn't do much. So she's wondering, or she's still wondering about, because actually, let's say the three girls, the one of them, like her, tells the other two that she has a plan. How about you, or how about all three of us, and of course, three of us date him and get married to him. And she's like, okay. And what I heard, that boy isn't actually human. He's a way bad. He's a way bad? What does that mean? He's not a bad guy, right? No. He is when I heard from him, or from Merlin, that he might be from a alternate dimension. And so she's like, wait, so he's a creature from another dimension? Yeah. And that's what the Merlin told me, that boy is crazy strong. Really? Yeah. The mutated arms wasn't he. So, yeah. And Meliodas wants to know if it's true. Plus King, as they ask him, or of course Diane says, is it true, brother, that you're the way bad? Yeah, it's a type. Think about it like how you call yourself a giant, and you have that as your title, right? Yeah, but every giant race has that title. But why? Hey, do you ask? Uh, please? Well, my hey, I I remember my when I was born in a novoid. That's a dimension, as he explains what it is. Or actually, let's say it was in a like throne room, as he will explain it to everybody. Then this kid is way, hey man, he's a or way in in here. The hey, okay, or so the king wants to know what it is. So the void or the no void is a dimension where I grew up in. The or was born. So it was technically would be my birthplace, but in that world is not similar the to here. The reason why I'm out here or here, let me demonstrate. I'll use one of my arms as he like, or actually he just like explains it like he can grow to way taller. Plus, as he says, my species can is so like strong, but not very smart. Reason why they cast me out, they abandoned me. As they because I was simply too small and weak. But yeah, and it is a dark place to go to. Imagine going into it. It's so bad it makes a demon realm helm look like a children's play toy because the species, the one that you saw, or that skull, well, that or some of like this skull thing of this creature is kind of to. It's basically like for would be like predators for all of you, but for me because I'm way big or way bad, I can pick it up as a and I can eat it. I can play with it too. Wow. So it doesn't bother me that much. Wow, so you're saying that wait, the I'm not a bad person. Okay. So then yeah. So then and this is attacks. Like they attack as he says, okay. I need Diana out of here. There. As he actually did something, not really a curse, but a blessing to being immortal without any strings attached. So, yeah. So then she basically, or something kind of thing, like her comes in, brings the, like, punch, or try to destroy. But he says, you know I'm bigger than you, right? Hank? As she starts to laugh, I'm like, huh, you're just a. As she stops her words, as she sees a bigger guy in front of her, he says, you said, and or you or start laughing when I said I'm bigger than you. Huh? To who my eyes, I see you as just an average person. As Droll, at this point, Droll is still alive. As he was like, man. But then, of course, and this thing happened as a monster comes in, or no, random creature that's big enough to devour planets whole. But he collects the rarest species. As the or as the way here is actually, if he was in his like way big or way bad form, he is the so he looks human. So it was finally time for his, because the monster roars, telling him that telling them that you're the now let's as Zook or as Merlin and was able to teleport the him in his monster form. Basically, he evolved as he tells them, because his horns on or his hair becomes way more sharper than a normal, like that one. Yeah, his hair turns into that. His spikes grew more like larger, as he is the bigger than an entire universe, or bigger. So then he says, as the monster says this. That's what I call him. The monster says this. You're the last species. Because I wiped out the entire, or I took all of her species away. Not in addendum to election. Here, let me demonstrate. As he sees thousands of millions of his species locked in cage or locked in a stasis pod. As he's blaming himself. Oh. So, yeah. The Meliodas does his thing. And everybody, I mean everybody, is cheering him on. On that. As the monster, or as the wave or where comes in, hits him, but ends up, ends up hurting the other way bad. What? As, yeah, their life force is draining into my hand. Their height is making me grow into way, way bigger than as way bad had, or actually where the way bad had a special ability. So he uses the like his gasopod things, like this stuff right here that's underneath this guy's feet thing, like produces it. Well, he actually did it, and he did like a disappear. Where did you go? Right behind you. Boom. Boom. Knocks him out as one of the empty stasis pods grabs him, pulls him in, or of course the monster says, "I will, or you will watch my, or will watch your, or you will watch your home world get destroyed twice." But little did he know that he made a special, like, clone of the Earth, but it's a giant size, he's like, grenade that can kill. So he swallows it as he said, just now relax. Just relax. You're, as a stasis pod filling up with sleeping gas. As he looks over he puts, as he believes himself, and when he went to sleep, as his own power doesn't allow him to sleep that much. You want it, no one forces it. So if someone was trying to force it onto him, then zero kicks in, and yeah. So he woke up as he breaks the glass or the substance, as he opens it up, as the monster says, "What? How did you escape from that?" Huh. Compared to most Waybads species, I have intelligence. I was born different. Now let's battle for reals. Holmes. As in his pocket, like the everyone went to sleep. But then, of course, Waybad was like, or Ware says, now I'm real fired up. As he uses his own, as his eyes start to glow, as he uses his thought communication with Escanor to borrow his divine axe thing. Because Ware is purest heart, like strong, like similar. And then, yeah. So, the Zuko, or Ware has him, or like has the axe ready as he uses his enchantment of Unbound. Basically, it's a custom one that he created to like make the monster disconnect from him, like from those pods things. So he ended up slicing the monster around. No. Now I'm real mad. As he asks his, like, adopted sister to use her hammer. As he picks it up, he slams it onto the. Yeah. So he focuses his energy. As he says this: elemental destruction. and as the attack was times 10, as the monster was sent flying, as he says, cheap tricks, you really need to have better phrases. I hear that every day. Now, when my adopted sister was married, so I don't want to see her spend her entire life her, her, I don't want to see her son spend their entire lives inside of your stomach. So that's why now you're really so yeah. So then he does like his not monologuing, but he just like beats him around like a little rag doll. As actually when most of them woke up, and some woke up seeing his heart got pierced. And the when he was laying in on space or in space, he was just he was so so he decides, okay, how about no, this? Take this as he wins, or actually, when he woke up in his head, he sees the Hunnes that he defeated and the Demon King as they both blessed him with divine protection. And yeah, he basically they both used his infinity and zero, and the weirdest stuff, well, happens a lot. So yeah, so his sister, or as he remembers his as so he basically got back up onto his feet and he starts fighting again. And as he says, this time, and now I will win. As he uses his full power, as he beats the monster around like a little rag doll. Oh, yeah. All for or the monster had no chance against him. Him. So basically, Zuko or the Were won that entire round. I hate your world. Oh, I learned something from Merlin. As Merlin says, is this you have? Or the I learned that from one of her spells that she disguised one object to look like another. Basically, the turning fire to ice and ice to fire, like switched them around. Well, you thought you ate the entire planet. But in reality, you ate a grenade that had, is was wired to explode. killing just you in the process. As it explodes, as it kills the monster off, and the monster dies. As he replaces the Earth back, a real Earth back, as though got obliterated. Now, as he opens the no void thing, puts the creatures back where they were, like AKA, he goes there and he brought seven deadly sins with him. Don't forget their name. As a big buff guy, or one of the monsters, looked over and noticed, or had a weird feeling. And that was his baby sister. His biological sister. So when she turned around, and plus her father heard or saw him, as they, both of them, like one, here, hold on. Yeah, so most of them, or this is his father, and you know who was their mother is like her. So basically, when they saw their son, they didn't recognize him at first, but when the wearer says, Mother, is that you? As his father stops as he looks up, as there roars, but not a loud roar. He just like roar. He went, so because where can translate like roars of a certain creatures of his species to hear him. Well, yeah. So he says, so he hears him say, "Son, is that you?" "Yep, it's me." As where is his mother? So that girl was like, "You are so grown up now." Oh, as they heard that, or he heard that, as he's embarrassed. And then, you know what's weird? His, or like, his own sister that was ran up to him. Like, she heard that her brother's back, and she starts running right towards him and just straight up tackles him, sending him like onto the floor. As they like turn around, or they basically sees a bunch of humans. Ooh, play toys? No, hey, no, little sister, it's not play toys. They're our friends. And, or should I say, they're our guests. As the mother says, if right before dinner. Yeah. So, yeah. So most of the Waybats like heard that one of their species came back with like friends or food that they thought was food, but he tells them that they're just friends. They're just, and plus when as she says, so after we threw you out because we thought you were weak, but guess we made a right call by throwing you out, but not calling you weak. Yeah. And after you guys threw me out, um, there was a race that they called Giants. They took me in and raised me as one of their own. Yeah, they basically kind of like adopted me from. Okay? But how did you survive? Anyway. Well, and plus, that creature right there is actually his brother. So he he has a sister of like of he has two, or he has a lot of siblings things, but yeah. So they asked him, "How did you survive?" And name. So as all right, the tour. Duh. I'm gonna show them around. Okay. As they walked around, um, show them around. As he has the as all of them all right. And basically so his sister's like was walking with him and told him a couple times that to play with her, as he says, sure. So, yeah. You thought there was going to be a fight between them. But no. So, yeah. Way Biggs, sorry. So he meets his crazy uncle. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? He meets his crazy uncle. Oh. Oh. As he roars, as he says, "Son, is that, or grandson, is that you?" Yep, it's me, mother. Oh, I've been so worried about you. Your parents, 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 they knew that name to try to keep you away from me. Yeah, because I think they were trying to not make their son go crazy. Yeah, that's true. Who are these dinner things? Oh, they're friends. I'm showing them around. Um, everyone, meet my crazy uncle. Oh, don't let his appearance fool you. He's the strongest wonder of this dimension. He might have some common sense with it, but nice to meet you all. So, how about, are you just showing them around? Yeah, I'm just showing them around so that to get the full experience with the no void, getting used to it. Really? So, I hope, then I join. Yeah, the, so then after the tour, the Lady Diane's like, walks up to the, to his sister, and plus, when Son Deadly Sins and his three wives, that was like, when they saw how big his parents are and his sister is, they're like, man. But they loved him no matter what. Yeah. So then basically, they, like, her and her, when she saw them, they were like, man. And she's like freaking out. Because she actually never seen she never actually dated a way bad. she never heard of the Waybads until he came into her life. So yeah. So then now all three of those girls got married to him. Yeah. So my little he is a he does both things. He actually created a machine, or not, his home base between the worlds. So yeah, because he wants to want his own normally grow up between or being in the human world and hey. So yeah. So then all this stuff goes on, and of course he did get married to Diane, and Diane and King thing. So, but Diane and sees him as her brother, the not King, but the Ware. She sees Ware as her brother too. So she actually did in Lane, or actually Ware tells his sister that between you and that girl, the Diane, that's half our size, or not half, but quarter of our size. He's smaller. As he tells her that now I'm part of both families. So yeah. So the giants, Droll, hangs out with him in the human world, and he goes back and forth. Or he actually, in the Novoid one, or actually one of the other female Waybads, not his sister, but the other ones, the ones that look like the opposite to his mother, was basically wants to date him. So, or actually, the one that's opposite to his sister, wanted to date him so bad, and they got married. All four of them. So, yeah, basically all three was basically name one. So he goes between worlds, so yeah. I'll just say that. Because in the human world, he asks his three wives that if they want to takes things easy, like him being in his human form, him to do the deed. And yeah. So then 3 of them agree. All of them agree. So then he transforms into his human form. Did the deed. And yeah. So then he hangs out with Meliodas' brother. And his brother already could tell that the man, he kind of reminded me of Meliodas. He got cast out, not the traitor kind, but but they were trying to protect me from that monster. So then, yeah, all the stuff goes on like normally. So peace out, y'all, and have a good night or day. Depends on the time zone. Bye.